The stranger still regarded on the face before him a slow recession of that false calm there, imposed, as it seemed, by habit or some studied trick, upon words so embittered as to accuse in their speaker an unhealthiness, a flair for the cruder things of life. A scene disengages itself in the observer's memory, evoked, it would seem, by a word of so natural a homeliness as if those days were really present there, as some thought, with their immediate pleasures. A shaven space of lawn, one soft May evening, the well-remembered grove of lilacs at Round Town, purple and white, fragrant, slender spectators of the game, but with much real interest in the pellets as they run slowly forward over the sward or collide and stop, one by its fellow, with a brief, alert shock. And yonder, about that gray urn where the water moves at times in thoughtful irrigation, you saw another as fragrant sisterhood, Floey, Atty, Tiny, and their darker friend, with I know not what of arresting, interposed then, Our Lady of the Cherries. A comely brace of them, pendant from an ear, bringing out the foreign warmth of the skin so daintily against the cool ardent fruit. A lad of 4 or 5 in linsey-woolsey, blossom time, but there will be cheer in the kindly hearth, when ere long the bowls are gathered and hutched, is standing on the urn secured by that circle of girlish fond hands. He frowns a little, just as this young man does now, with a perhaps too conscious enjoyment of danger, but must needs glance at whiles towards where his mother watches from the piazzetta, giving up the flower close with a faint shadow of remoteness or of reproach. Alles Vergängliche in her glad look. Mark this farther and remember, the end comes suddenly. Enter that antechamber of birth, where the studious are assembled, and note their faces. Nothing, as it seems, there of rash or violent, quietude of custody rather, befitting their station in that house, the vigilant watch of shepherds and of angels about a crib in Bethlehem of Judah long ago, but as before the lightning, the serried storm clouds, heavy with preponderant excess of moisture, in swollen masses, turgidly distended, compass earth and sky in one vast slumber, impending above parched field and drowsy oxen and blighted growth of shrub and verdure, till in an instant a flash rives their centers, and with the reverberation of the thunder, the cloudburst pours forth its torrent. So, and not otherwise, was the transformation, violent and instantaneous, upon the utterance of the word. Berks! Outflings my Lord Stephen, giving the cry and a tag and bobtail of all them after. Cockerel, jackanapes, Welsher, pill doctor, punctual Bloom at heels with a universal grabbing at headgear, ash plants, bilboes, Panama hats and scabbards, Zermatt alpenstocks and whatnot. A detail of lusty youth, noble every student there. Nurse Callan, taken aback, in the hallway, cannot stay them, nor smiling surgeon coming downstairs with news of placentation ended, a full pound if a milligram. They hark him on. The door! Is it open? Ha! They are out, tumultuously, off for a minute's race, all bravely legging it, Berks of Denzile and Hollis their ulterior goal. Dixon follows, giving them sharp language, but raps out an oath, he too, and on. Bloom stays with nurse, a thought to send a kind word to happy mother and nursling up there. Dr. Diet and Dr. Quiet, looks she too, not other now, ward of watching in Horn's house, has told its tale in that washed out pallor. Them all being gone, a glance of mother wit helping, he whispers, close in going, Madame, when comes the stork bird for thee?